Yeah, and when they're out there on that rescue mission, they're going to go through incredible feet of snow, and again, driving wind and snow today as it's coming down even here this morning. But I just want to give you some insight as to how deep some of this snow is on the mountainsides, why there is still an avalanche risk, and unfortunately, why those people got caught 2 days ago in an avalanche with 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts and incredible snow coming through. And that is the difficulty that they were caught in. I mean, it's just impossible conditions and landscape to maneuver through, and 8 people have lost their life. 1 is still missing, and they are, looking, searching again today. 6 people were rescued 2 nights ago. Thankfully, 2 of them injured and could not walk out with rescuers. That mission, according to officials, was very difficult for them as they moved through a landscape exactly like what I'm doing right now. As a matter of fact, their ski cats machines could not make it into the area, so they had to go on foot and ski for 2 miles to get those 6 folks and get them out. Peril. And so here on Stateline, Nevada, which is at about almost 8,000 elevation, our Heavenly Ski Resort is, a lot of these snowboarders and skiers today will be facing, again, snowy conditions with potential whiteout throughout the day as this next round comes in. And of course, another avalanche warning that persists here this morning. But you look at the visuals that we shot this morning of the landscape and the trees and the snow, and it is so beautiful to see it with the light snow falling, heavier snow coming. But the problem with all of that beauty is people have to realize just how treacherous and dangerous these mountains can be here in the Sierras, especially when winter storms come in that drop, anywhere between 3 to 6 feet, and the winds, especially where they are at that higher elevation where the avalanche occurred, that's well above 9,000 feet. And so the conditions are difficult already with the altitude, and then you add in all the elements, and that's a recipe for some hard knocks out there. Roadways are looking better this morning, but as this snow comes in throughout the day and ends late tonight, they're going to again deteriorate as we've seen in the past few days. So a lot still going on here with yet another winter storm moving into the Sierras, and that rescue, that search for the missing, the one person up there, just north of Donner Pass that got caught in that avalanche. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, I think, and we talked about this earlier in the week, right? There's so many perspectives to the snow story, and this one is a tragic one and very dangerous with the wind and the snow situation in the mountains. But Robert, you were at Heavenly Resort earlier this week, and people were filtering in. I didn't know if Heavenly and if you would know, but I know some of the resorts, not just in California, saw Alta in Utah. They closed it, 1, because it was too dangerous at times for people to come in, but 2, for avalanche mitigation. Have you heard about any of that activity that's occurring around where you are?
Yeah, I mean, there are some runs at Heavenly and other resorts that are just not safe. So indeed, they are closed. Some of those are the black runs at the higher elevation. Those are more difficult for very experienced skiers. And the depth of the snow up in some of those areas is just remarkable. So the average skier probably would not fare well up there, unfortunately. So, and indeed, avalanche mitigation, yes, they are taking those precautions all across this region with the many ski resorts that are around Lake Tahoe. And some of those resorts actually that are just north to the northwest of us, south of Truckee, not too far from where the avalanche incident happened. Some of those really are fully closed. So you have to just know what you're doing. And every skier you talk to out here is very aware of the dangers, at least the ones that we've talked to. And it just depends on your level of experience, what you want to actually go do. Because you can see where I'm standing right now. Think about it. We're on an incline here, and down below, it's probably at least 4 feet of snow as it sinks down to the ground. Imagine skiing down that. Very difficult.
Yeah, the base, the snow is now there, but the dangers are lurking just below. And unfortunately, on Tuesday, that's what we saw play out. We appreciate the report. Fox Weather Correspondent Robert Ray for us this morning from Stateline, Nevada. Thanks, Robert.